makes sense.
I didn't know that Planet Fitness was still there because I never see that side of the mall opened up.
That shit been there for a long time.
Yeah, I always go to the Silver Spot and the Bar Taco over there.
Bro, I love Silver Spot.
Yeah, Silver Spot is legit, man.
Yeah, I love that spot. Man, didn't I see you there one time?
I think you did.
Yeah, I
probably did. You probably did.
Out there with some.
Bro, I about to say, I done probably took every girl to Silver Spot, bro. I'm not gonna cap with you, bro. I done seen girls that I took take they new niggas there. So I'm like, yo, so
you going there with your new
you go your new thing.
thing.
I put you on in this motherfucking shit.
It's a nice spot.
Yeah, Silver Spot is fire. It's very low key.
No, very.
I don't know.
It's about to not be low key.
Yeah, everybody's finding out about that shit.
Everybody finding out. Yeah.
I want them to keep the prices cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, the
good,
prices and the food straight too.
Yeah.
And the bar
Where
be
is
having
that?
strong. Chapel Hill, right there by
It's right in University.
It's
Mall.
University Mall,
It's
actually.
in between Stony River and Bar Taco.
Bar Taco fire
And
too.
you got Bar Taco right there.
Man, look, take about the Bar Taco first, man. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom.
Bro, that's the best. That's the easiest $70 you gonna spend that day on some cookies. Like, I'm telling you, bro, because the tacos is about. I'm not lying to you, bro. They big as my hand. They don't want to eat like they fat, so they gonna bust down 3 little tacos. That's about $9 right there. Give me a little drink. That's another 18.
And look, don't let you have been there before and you take the little serving because you get the taco corn. So you
Yeah.
get the taco for free. You know what I'm saying?
The big ass tortilla chips with the guac, bro. It's fire there. I ain't gonna, bro. They drinks be good as fuck too, though.
You see how adventurous she is? Like, yo, you eat duck? They got duck tacos? Yeah,
Yes, man. Yeah, and they vegan shit good too, though.
Yeah.
They meatless shit is off the chain, bro.
Yo, what's up? What's poppin', man? It's your boy. This is episode 248 of the Drinks and Discussion podcast, man. With me as always, I got my man Primetime. Primetime, what's up?
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Also with me, I got my man D. D, what's up? Then we got Quentin Rashad in the building, man. What's going on?
Good eve, man. What's going on with you?
How you living?
Thanks, living good. Thanks for the invite, man.
No problem at
Yeah,
all,
this
man.
is
No
dope.
problem at
I like
all,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Finally got you on the pod. We've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yo, I thought it was, I was like, fuck. But then when you hit me, I was like, okay, word, it's today. Bet. So, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So before we get started, before we, you know what I'm saying, do all we got to do, man, go ahead and tell the people, you know what I'm saying, about you. Know
Okay.
what you got going on.
Yeah, man, I'm Quentin Rashad, singer, songwriter, producer. I'm entering into the podcast world, but born and raised in the Bull City. A new father, goddamn, you know. So that's something new, man. I got a 1-year-old now. But I'm entering into the pod now because I've been merging music with it and stuff. So that's been something good. That's kind of what that's been my new venture, is like working on new music, but really starting to really hop on different people's shows and stuff, man, to really learn, because the way you got it set up is like, okay, yeah, I need to be hanging with this nigga. this is my shit is like, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, I'm so into the production, but that's kind of a field I'm going into. It's really like talking more. So yeah. So
I appreciate it,
man.
bro. Yeah, for sure. Nah, it's a long time coming, man. It's a long time coming, man. If you would have seen what it looked like when we first started, you know what I'm saying, to now, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's fire though.
You definitely see the growth, man, for sure. All right, everybody, mental health good, man. Anybody got some shit they want to get off their chest before we start?
No, I'm good.
You know, that's I'm learning. The fatherhood has been something challenging in my mental health, but nothing too crazy. But you said a comment. You was like raw dog. What'd you say? The mental
raw dog in my mental health.
Right. I was like, I feel that, bro, because it's like a transition into being a good father with chasing your dreams. That's been like a new battle, like not a bad battle, but it's like a new, like, oh shit, this is
a way of navigating life.
A new way to navigate life, because I'm not gonna leave my daughter, and I'm not, you know. So now I'm like, well, how do I merge this? You know?
Making enough time in that 24 hours we get every day.
Exactly.
For sure. No, I definitely understand that, man. First and foremost, man, make sure y'all hop in the link in the description below. Get you some merch, man. Also hop in the link in the description below and join the gang. Shout out to the gang members that are already in here. For sure. We're gonna jump right into the feed, man. We got a couple of things for the feed. First and foremost, man. All right, man. I don't know if y'all gonna ride with me or is this just conspiracy theorist me, but I think Jonathan Majors bought the Megan Good package.
You think he bought it?
They are now engaged. I think he bought the Megan Good package. I think he's really trying to make a comeback. And the Megan Good package, somebody in his PR team told him it's good to go ahead and get this Megan Good package. I don't think they
are they really engaged?
Yeah, they're really engaged.
So let me ask you, if he bought it, like, why not go to somebody? Not trying to say she's not big, but she is. That is crazy because she has been the Tyler Perry but like, why her though?
Why not?
Yeah.
No, she fine. No. But you know what I'm saying? No.
If I'm spending my money,
Right. No.
It look pretty good to me.
But I'm saying, like, why? I mean, he is a huge compared to her. This nigga is A-list, bro. Like, this nigga was Kvng the Conqueror. So it's kind of like, why Megan? And I'm with him.
It could be a money thing. I mean, maybe it's someone else. The price could have been high.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Y'all saying that you think that Meg is charging?
Yeah. That's what we thinking, right? So all right, so boom, he got into his debacle, right? Yeah. Hollywood didn't want to touch him. Hollywood still doesn't want to touch him, but you put this black woman beside him. You know what I'm saying? That's not too dark skinned. That's not too light skinned. That's right. She's right in the middle.
She just left a preacher.
She just left a preacher. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she has all these little
accolades insane
behind her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you get her in the room with you. You know what I'm saying? Now she riding with you at the trials. You know what I'm saying? Now she riding. Now y'all engaged. Now so it's like
couple.
Right. It's like yo, man. I think he bought that package, man. I think he bought that package.
Is it a smart package though?
I think it is. And this is why.
It's working because he's in front of the cameras.
Right, but it keeps him in the news cycle.
That's what I'm saying.
It keeps him in the news cycle. That's why I said. You know what
I'm saying? So is this going to get him? Because he said he wants to go back to Kvng. But did y'all watch Low Key? Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. I don't know. People watched it, but
they should have watched it by now.
The way Low Key ended was kind of like, all right. Did they know they was going to fire this nigga before? They had the feminists.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? The way Low Key was the end all be all. So I'm kind of like, all right, can Kvng even come back at this point? Because now they pivoted
now.
Yeah, because now Robert Downey, I'm like, okay.
Coming back as
Doom. But he, so somebody interviewed him. He was working out or whatever. He said, I want to come back as Kvng. So I'm like, all right, was that him trying to come back like Disney? You know what I'm saying? Let me back. Can Kvng come back at this point?
I think the writers are good enough in Marvel to bring it back.
And it's
I was gonna say it's been way worse, like storylines than people back.
And is Meg going to because Denzel's in Marvel now?
Yeah.
So do you think Meg is buying the John package?
Oh.
Think about that.
I think that might be a perk.
That could be. She could be a villain. She could be some superhero. Yeah. So I'm thinking like, all right, could Meg reverse this? Like, all right, I'm gonna let him get this pack, but I could come through with the Kvng because Kvng was about to be. That role was about to be crazy.
I was ready.
Me
for
too.
Kvng all right, so. And this is it before we change to the next thing on the feed, man. But the only villains I ever respected in Marvel, first of all, was Thanos.
Yeah.
Right? First was Thanos. Killmonger was second, and then it's one more.
You talking about the Marvel series?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking about period.
Okay.
The
MCU.
Yeah, in the MCU period, and it's one more. Okay, but those are my top two. Let's just say those are my top two because they weren't actually villains. It was one nigga that was too smart for his own good, and then you got another nigga that was oppressed by his own people. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't really villains; they was just a product of
what anti-hero.
Yeah. They was just a product of what was, what was put in front of them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, boom. All right. Another conspiracy theory I got. Right, this Beyonce performance at the Ravens Houston game. She got a halftime show.
This was recently.
Yeah, well, she announced it. The game hasn't happened.
I haven't. Yeah,
it's for Christmas, right?
Yeah. It's Christmas show. All right. So here's my conspiracy theory on that. All right, boom. Jay-Z and Beyonce have been silent as shit since P. Diddy got locked up. They haven't said a fucking word.
Well, she did during Kamala situation.
Okay, well, I mean,
but she's still silent. That's political.
She got $10 million.
Yeah. Or alleged. She said her mama said she did.
Oh, well.
She probably got 20, but
right.
Her mom claimed she didn't get no. Her mom attacked Candace, and I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
So her mom came after. So Candace Owens said she got paid. Mm-hmm. Her mom made a big ass post, and Candace was commenting on it like, your daughter, like, word is she did, but her mom claims Beyonce did not get paid, that Beyonce flew everybody out, that Beyonce paid her own money. That don't make sense though. Beyonce don't leave the house. I don't think she leaving the house without a check.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But
status.
Yeah, especially
Yeah. But this is my thing, man. So I think that we are getting ready to start hearing some noise from the Roc Nation camp. I think that we're getting ready to start hearing noise from the artists that are under Beyonce and under Jay-Z. I think we're getting ready to start back hearing noise now. And this is why I say that, because for one thing, P. Diddy is now talking about plea deals and bail hearings and getting out. But then you also have, the whole Tory situation where you got Tory getting ready to be a free man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be on probation. Don't get me wrong about that. But he's not gonna be able to tour in the U.S. for like the next 5 to 10 years or something like that.
It's more money overseas.
Yeah, right. Like he could turn Canada out and just rock out like that. He don't need money from over here. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get y'all take on, is it a conspiracy theory or not?
Conspiracy that you think Roc Nation is about to
make some noise
because they think Diddy gonna tell?
No,
because
Diddy is not
their time.
Their
time.
Oh, you think they was waiting to see if Diddy was going to say nothing?
Gonna tell,
That is crazy because Chloe have been going nuts on the internet. That's crazy you say that, bro. Like, it's almost the DDG shit, and I'm like, I think I could see that being a situation to where business-wise, let's wait. Yeah. Because why is Beyonce performing in the Houston thing? Has she ever did this? No, I mean, I'm dead. That's a real. Has she ever? It's not like a Super Bowl. Not like a Christmas.
Yeah. Not no actual regular old game.
So to connect the conspiracy, what would be the end game for Roc Nation for them to come back out now?
Oh, because they
feel like they not going to get us caught up with Diddy stuff. Yeah. Diddy ain't saying nothing about us, so now we can go ahead and do
the last thing you
the coast is clear.
The last thing you want is the head of your label in some shit while you releasing artists. While you releasing music with artists.
We can't do nothing while you locked up, bro. We got a whole.
You want to see why Jay-Z would be locked up?
No. Why? If you was Diddy, right? We can't move because you got shit on me, bro.
Oh yeah.
So
we don't lose no money.
I don't want to,
because it costs money to spend.
I don't want to do anything to disassociate myself with you. Yeah. But in the same breath, I don't want to make it seem like we making moves without you already, because I don't want to piss you off. Because you can talk.
Is Diddy with Roc Nation?
They grew up together.
But don't Diddy run the tour, the Live Nation? Isn't that Diddy's tour thing?
Might be.
I think Diddy runs his own tour situation.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking of from the perspective of
like
they both came up in the 90s together.
That's a good conspiracy. So I'm not gonna lie. That is actually,
even if they're not directly working together in business, they've been working together in business.
And they call him the freak offs.
You think he won't there?
I think the baby low key dry snitched on Beyonce and Jay-Z. I don't know if you saw the interview.
But I mean, that's why they got them sending non-disclosures.
Right.
But once the feds get it, that non-disclosure is a wrap. They don't give.
But to the common man, it keeps them out of the public eye.
The question is, who didn't sign that though?
The people that didn't really see nothing.
The people that was inebriated.
Everybody signed something.
Everybody signed something.
Yeah.
Or you was
that or they got
escorted on another level.
But they selling the tapes too though.
Yeah.
So am I if I'm Jay-Z and Beyonce with Roc Nation, am I worried about the NDA or the video? Somebody got that video.
The videos.
Because regardless of it, I could put it out.
Yeah.
It's definitely on dark web. I'm pretty sure somebody has put it on dark web.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's just if you know what I'm saying, and them videos now have hit the cloud. If it's in the cloud, man, that's just everywhere.
Conspiracy though, I agree with you on that. I think that they're making a smarter move. I think the Tory thing, I like how you connected that. Meg, because it was I thought it was really strange that she dropped that documentary.
Yeah.
And then how she kind of came at Kelsey a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, you was fucking Tory. Like, why would she need to fuck with you? So you're right though. It's kind of like whoever her PR is of Rock Nation, they're either losing their minds right now and they're kind of just we need motion. Yeah. Because it was weird that she's dropping it now while Tory is about to. So, and Tory did come out and say Rock Nation was about to form. He said these comments, so I can kind of see Tory knows. Yeah. They know stuff. So yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, no, for sure, man, for sure. And he was making way too much noise while he was locked up too, man. All right. Did y'all see that bullshit that Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
No.
I saw clips of it. I didn't. I saw, but I heard the somebody that knew I saw the contract. Yeah. Not the actual, but it was, even if you go to Chat GPT and ask Chat, it was an exhibition. That's what the AI said. I think if you watch the fight, I think Jake had to tell Tyson you need to chill, nigga. Like, you about to, for 20 mil, Tyson did control himself. Would the old Tyson have controlled himself? He would have killed him. Yeah. If that was 1997 Tyson. But I don't like the fact that it was, he basically in the contract, they said he couldn't uppercut him. Yeah. And you saw that, you heard that shit, he couldn't uppercut because that's his move. That's why everybody was watching that shit. So, but even if you watch it, you know, when Jake would hit Tyson, all of this alignment that Tyson could have killed him, I think they made that contract like Tyson. If you actually hit this nigga, he's going to die. Like,
it was a couple of times he touched him, and you could tell. He went
to his ear. You saw, he went to him like, please stop.
He touched him a couple times, man. I was just like, yeah, nah, it's a setup.
And he had to, in the contract, I don't know if you saw, he had to go 8 rounds to get the 20 million.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming that a fraction.
I didn't know it was all 8, but I know it had to go to a certain
point. Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the first 2 or 3 rounds. Like, it had to go like 6 to 8 rounds.
Yeah. But what's a fraction of 20 mil? You think he was gonna get like a 5?
Tyson need that bread, bro. Why else?
Well, no, Tyson making money off his weed too. He making like 900,000 a month off Tyson his marijuana.
Money.
Oh, so he in debt though.
IRS.
He been in debt since. Yeah, he been in debt.
A lot of them older boxers, man, they're in the hole like that because they wasn't their accountants was fucking them over.
Don King was Tyson's man. You know he was corrupt.
So he didn't hear about back in the day. Tyson didn't drive. He had a limo take him every fucking where.
So Tyson was spending money.
He was blowing it.
He had a fucking tiger. I mean, the tiger alone.
Not only was he blowing it, Don King was his guy. Don King was a criminal.
A big criminal.
That's crazy.
Big criminal.
Yeah, no,
Let me say this though before we go to the next topic. I don't understand why people thought this fake fight was going to be any different than the other fake fights.
Because he ain't fought nobody like Tyson.
It's Jake Paul. He's capitalizing off the fact that y'all niggas hate him that much.
Yeah, he is. No, he is.
It's fucking brilliant. Yeah. Y'all niggas hate him that much that y'all are gonna pay money to watch something you know is not going to happen.
It was free. It was on Netflix.
I mean,
but however, people that went there,
it was free to us, but Netflix gave Jake Paul.
The niggas that was there,
people watch.
Yeah, so the niggas that was paying for bets, right? The niggas that was paying for somebody next. So I was at the spot. Somebody next to me lost 400. Nigga lost 400.
He betted against
Jake Paul, and he lost 400.
Common sense would have told you that
you know what I'm saying?
Tyson was not going to win that.
But look, on top of that, Jake Paul been in every bidding commercial, Prize Picks, DraftKings. He's been in all these bidding commercials. You think he ain't gonna win?
Yeah,
the signs is there.
Not only that. This ain't the first one that we talking about. A contract was disclosed, you know what I'm saying, before the fight.
You know what? Just to answer your question before we got time to answer.
Yeah, we got.
Just to answer, bro, I'm gonna tell you why people do that. I was thinking about this watching. I know it's gonna be crazy for me to say, but you ever seen Planet Earth? Y'all watch that shit?
No.
But okay, so they go in the fish and the whales, and there was this question I asked. I'm like, the whale goes to this section of the ocean, and all the fish. I mean, we're talking about centuries. He goes and eat them up, right? I think human beings, when it comes down to entertainment, we're like a school of fish. Think about it. The school of fish knows.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? If we go to the left
this.
side, this motherfucker gonna eat us up. And they go to the left every year. But I think we turn into that when it comes to entertainment, just to ask a question. Because that's a real question. Like, why do we, the NBA, for instance, is registered as an entertainment company.
Yeah.
That's a sign that this is low-key kind of rigged. So, like, just to answer your question, I think that when it comes down to entertainment, no matter what the entertainment is, we're going to fall for the bait because there is some type of dopamine being released to where we want to go to that section. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, but it's like
it's just crazy. I mean, it's like you said. I understand that, but it's also I love the fact that Jake Paul capitalized.
He's smart.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
people hate him that much.
You got to understand that Jake Paul was a YouTuber at first. What is YouTube all about? It's all about headlines. It's all about catching views. So he's a promoter. Essentially, every YouTuber is essentially a promoter.
That's what same thing that made Floyd great.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. He's a great promoter who just so happened to get into boxing and start taking it serious and got kind of good at it. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, after Nate Robinson, I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Shit went from there. So he actually had to perform to go along with it. But yeah, once he started, you know, beating some folk, and people hate him. And they want
you see who he want to fight next, though, right?
Who was it?
Canelo.
Canelo's lightweight though, isn't he?
Bro, he will knock.
Yeah,
He's not gonna play with Jake. Jake needs to stop at this point.
I'm not entertaining that.
He fought. What's his name? Short guy. The Money Mayweather. He fought Mayweather.
McGregor.
No. He fought Floyd.
Yeah.
Didn't Floyd win? That is not a guy to play with. He fought Floyd. If I'm not mistaken, him and Floyd actually fought. Am I tripping?
They did an exhibition.
They did an exhibition, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He said he want to fight him. I'm like, you're not about to play with that boy. That man does not fuck around. His hand is crazy. He might mistakenly knock you out.
You don't remember? Oh my God! It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it wasn't
like 5 years ago.
It took a second to draw. So okay, yep, no, he did do that. Why the fuck did he do that? But anyway,
he learned from the greatest because Floyd, as a promoter, top notch.
Jake fought Floyd.
I thought Floyd fought Connor. I thought that's what it was.
He fought them too.
Look it up, Prime. Look it up. Why you look it up? We're going
because you remember that nigga snatched his head off and they behind the scenes and shit.
All right, so look,
it was a whole bunch, man.
All right, so we're gonna jump into the spikes real quick, man. So Prime had put a
they did fight. Logan Paul and Floyd fought, and no one won. That's how they made it.
So
fucking ridiculous.
That's why I said let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. Why is Jake Paul the topic of conversation? Let's get out of here. All right. So Prime, you put a post from Instagram in the chat, which says it was a conversation, between two people, and the headline was "Nobody cares about your relationship." Right. So I want you want to.
All right.
I'm about to pull it up.
Let me pull it up.
I like that receipt.
No.
All right. So, so this girl post this, and on I guess Twitter or whatever. She said, "Nobody cares if you're in a relationship. It's the last message for me." So she starts posting these messages that she's getting from this guy. Right. So the guy comes in. He's like, "You are gorgeous." She says, "Thank you." He says, anytime you got a man. She says, yes. All right. So I guess some days pass. He hits her up again. You are gorgeous. She says, thank you.
He literally does it.
Yeah.
School of fish. When it come to dating.
All right. 2 months later,
you still got a man?
Yeah, you got a man. She's like, LOL. He's like, why are you laughing? She said, you asked it before. And he said, and things change in time. I apologize, love. And she says, it's okay, love. If y'all break up, can you let me know? It's what was the post.
Persistent.
So I just want to get y'all thoughts on it, and then I'll.
What's the thought of exactly? Do people not care about relationships?
Well, that's
niggas don't care.
Well,
niggas don't care. Like, come on, man. How many times? And I'm not gonna say you personally, but you've been out. You know what I'm saying? Girls say they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Well,
you can't have friends.
You can't have friends. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He
ain't trying to be her friend. You know what I'm saying? Well, so, I mean, why would you expect anything less, especially like on some social media DM type shit? I ain't got nothing to lose. Like, I can say whatever I want to say, and all you can do is block me.
I wouldn't chalk it up to nobody cares. I'm a big fan when it comes to dating and love, and I might just be too spiritual on this. I'm a big fan of attraction, magnetic. The question is, what are you doing that's causing this to happen? You know what I'm saying? So like, because there are people that don't get these DMs. What are you posting? Like, well, your profile is it's a projection.
Yeah. Well, so let me say this. So the most common.
He was still respectful though.
But hold on,
because he could have, you know what I'm saying, he could have been like, "What's up with it?" You know what I'm saying?
Well, so the most common theme in the comments, people were talking about how she was doing too much with her responses, being in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So I guess I want to get your responses on: do you feel like she was out of line with responding, knowing that she's in a relationship? Because I've been with women and they'll show me niggas all up in the DMs left on red. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so do you feel like she was out of line with, because
she definitely left him alive.
Hold on. Before I let y'all comment. The last one she wrote when she said, you asked this before, and he said, and things changed in time, I apologize. She said, it's okay, love. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little.
That's what I'm saying. She definitely left a line out there.
Is a line where she like, oh, I got a man, but I'm enjoying these.
Yeah. So I think,
but I'm enjoying.
I think both ends are two toxic ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Just hear me out.
Yeah. Both.
Just hear me out.
The niggas hell out of
no. I'm not talking about the guy. No. I'm talking about the two examples that you gave.
Oh,
okay. One where she leaves all the DMs on, and this actually spawned from the point Quentin made. I'm gonna bring it back around. So if she leaves all of them on red, and then if she does that, right?
That's crazy true.
If she gives responses like that, because what is attracting them to your profile to where these niggas think they have a chance because they keep messaging you?
I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rocking with that.
To a degree.
I'm not rocking.
But wait, and then you got the other. Hold on, let me give my perspective on it. And then you got the other end where she is making those comments like, "Oh, it's okay, love." Like yo, fam, I understand, but like if you in a relationship with somebody. After you say, yo, I got a man, it should be no conversation after that. You don't even have to be blocked. It should be no conversation after that.
But why not block them though? The button is free.
Well,
it costs. Think about this. That to me, if I'm in a relationship, it costs nothing to block somebody. So it's not like you gotta pay for the block. It's not like every time a nigga hit your DM, I gotta spend $25 to block somebody. It's free, and it takes literally, bro. My block list is so long. I literally. It looked like a timeline. Like that's how many people was in my block list. And on top of that, here's another question I would have asked her. Okay, she didn't know this guy, right?
Yeah.
That means it went to her what? Message requests. So you had to go search for that.
We don't know.
We don't know what platform it was.
We don't know that.
So it wasn't like Facebook.
No. Yeah, we don't know the platform.
If TikTok, Instagram,
he could have been a friend or.
Okay.
So we don't know that.
Now I'm not gonna say she's out of line because I don't want to come off as boom. This is what I will say: if you do not block him, that's out of line. Because if a woman hits me up in my DMs and I have a woman that I actually care about, I'm blocking you. There's no question. The button is free.
No,
I'm literally gonna say
nothing.
Block. Because if I respond, that means I'm playing cat and mouse with you at this point.
You playing the game.
I'm playing the game.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like she left that line out there to play that game.
One, I do think she's out of line, but one thing I gotta give pushback on is that like a lot of these women don't have to do anything for these niggas to be in the inbox.
That's what
I think you guys are underestimating how thirsty niggas are.
Yeah.
All the women who are watching right now, put a thumbs up if you got some DMs in your inbox from a nigga you didn't like do nothing.
They're not gonna do that because that man's gonna see that.
So look,
and then the man gonna be like, "Oh, what?
If you got a girl and she don't have niggas in her inbox and your girl is ugly, like that's just the truth."
Yes. No, ugly ones. I know ugly ones that got niggas.
But see, that's what I'm saying. They got niggas.
She got double thumbs.
I said put a thumbs up.
Look at her name though, Natasha Pecan. That's gonna make me, bro. Pecan pie, bro. What is a pie? What's a pie, bro? Like if I saw that name, that's gonna make me be like, let me get a bite of that. You feel me? So it's like it depends.
Oh my God. Like what I'm saying is, bro.
She put double thumbs.
Bro, these
she
women,
got hella niggas.
These women can be garbed up with a scarf on and all this stuff. Niggas still gonna be in the inbox like, yo, what's good? What's underneath that scarf, shorty? Like niggas are gonna be in those inboxes.
Okay. Before we move forward, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this: Is a woman lying if she says no niggas in her DM?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Unless she is like, but she got to be like looking like
Gotham.
Like that's the only way
post anything ever. Maybe.
Nah,
and that's just me.
Bro, niggas are mysterious. Niggas are mysterious.
Picture and doing this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say no. I mean, because niggas.
Yeah, if it's just the fucking silhouette of the nigga with no profile picture, and she ain't nobody in my DM, bitch, you ain't got no picture.
Well, that's true shit though, man. Really, if your girl got a Snapchat, it's a wrap. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If your girl got a Snapchat, it's a wrap. Especially she got a heart next to them names. And sometimes, bro, if it's a heart next to a piece of her in your Snapchat, bro, give her to the streets.
I don't even see the purpose. I mean, maybe
why are you on Snapchat?
Maybe I'm just old.
A piece of her in your
Snapchat.
Yeah, maybe I'm just old. But like, if my girl, like, I'm like, girl, get off Snapchat. Just get off Snapchat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why?
If you have to tell your girl get off Snapchat, it's too late.
I'm like, come on, bro, get off Snapchat.
It's too late. That's one thing I learned with women. If you have to say don't do something, it's over, bro. They're so deep into it. And I'm not shaming. It's just like, it is what it is. I personally don't have a Snapchat because I knew what was on Snapchat. It was nothing but hoes for me because the shit was deleting in 24 hours or sometimes they'll keep it, but they'll screenshot it. But the thing is,
well, they got that mode in IG now.
The vanish mode. Yeah. So imagine this. What are you going before we go? What are you doing if you check your girl DMs and it's all vanish mode? Are you leaving her?
Probably.
Ain't no problem, bro. It's all vanish. You know how nasty it is in vanish mode.
Hey man, I don't go through my girl.
Don't ever go through your girl phone.
Don't go.
Listen,
I don't go through.
I gotta say that I remember being on Snapchat and girls were way more bold on Snapchat, knowing that shit was going to disappear in 24 hours.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they would. They would
let some shit off on Snapchat.
On Snapchat,
to this day,
because they knew that shit was going to disappear in 24 hours.
And don't you swipe up and hit save.
Oh my God.
Oh, she gonna
block you.
Why you say that for?
Oh yeah,
you take a screenshot. You take a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm glad my homeboy got caught and he let me know, so I ain't never had to do that. And he was like, "Oh shit, man! I tried to screenshot that shit." I was like, "Ooh."
All right, so all right, we got one more for the spice before we get out of this, man. All right, so Remy Ma says you cannot be cheated on if you're not a wife.
Man.
So I want to get y'all perspective.
That's why she left old boy, man. That comment is alone why he should not been visiting in prison, bro.
Yeah, they are married.
No, but her mindset, even if she married, why do you have that mindset? That's been there. What are you, bro? Cheating is lying in general. It's just straight up lying. If you're not a wife, how do you become a wife? You gotta be my girl. So I'm gonna play you. Then when you be my wife, I'm not gonna play you again. School of fish. That's not how our brains work.
Everything.
I think Remy Ma was out of pocket with saying that part. I don't agree with that because whoever fucking her need to listen to that. She's telling you right now.
Right.
Cause didn't she leave for a battle rapper nigga?
Yep.
Who went and the nigga was talking shit to.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, her mindset is hers, but I guess that's her trying to promote being a wife, but you want a good wife.
Yeah, for sure.
So why do you say that? Like, I think this nigga came 10 toes for you in jail.
It's just the narrative that they've been pushing.
Yeah, for sure.
Go on, do you think?
No, but I absolutely think she's absolutely wrong because you know it's like yo, can I be cheated on and I'm not? Yes, if we reverse the roles,
if we raw dog,
yeah.
Let's just say
yo, fam, and that look.
If we raw dog it,
one thing niggas know about me is 2 things I don't play about. No, 3 things I don't play about: money, my sexual health, and my fucking family. Hey, yo, fam, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? I'm liable to choke the shit out of you.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
If you raw dogging, that's a relationship. Even if you raw dogging a few, you dating all these girls, bro. Cause you're not about to raw dog. The niggas is looking crazy. Like, y'all niggas raw dog looking like, y'all, he went to the distance like, hold up. I feel if you're a once raw dog or twice raw dog, all right. But if you raw dogging for months, that's your girl, dog. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you letting off in it. You can't, I'm saying, but if you're in a relationship and it's raw dog and it's creaming too inside of her, you can't lie to this person, bro. Like that's cheating at this point. Yeah, it is what it is. It's like that's skin, bro. Anytime it's skin to skin, that's locked in.
Yeah, for sure. Because
that's skin to skin. We
locked in.
Yo, I don't give a shirt.
That's a shirt. Like if we skin to skin, we locked in.
Oh man, that's wild.
So for her to say that comment is like, all right, well, are you skin to skin? Because you're not about to raw dog a nigga.
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts on this, man, is just, right, like, cheating is all about the contract. It doesn't matter if you're married or not married.
That's true.
Because you can have a marriage and y'all have an agreement for him to do whatever, kind of like Will Smith and Jada. You know what I'm saying? They have an agreement where they can mess with other people. So it's not cheating. So to me, it's whatever the contract is. If we come through and we have a contract like, hey, yo, we're exclusive, and you step out of that, that's cheating, bro. It's I
like that.
Yeah.
But why do women call it cheating? You know, I thought about this. What do you cheat on? A test. Isn't that strange?
I never thought about it like
Isn't that strange? My homeboy brought that up to me. He was like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh my God. If I'm taking a test, I'm fucking cheating. Why the fuck? That should say something else. Because am I a test trial? Am I a subscription? What the fuck?" Yo, think about that shit on some conspiracy shit. Why are we calling this shit cheating? Why not step out?
Infidelity.
There's all these other words.
Call it what it is.
Why are you saying I'm cheating? What am I cheating on? What are you a test?
Yeah. No,
that's a good point.
That's a scary point when you think about it.
But also check out how, like, if the message is during the dating phase, the man is supposed to provide and stuff, like, you should take heed to that message. That they want you to spend your money, and there's no guarantee that anything is going to happen on a relationship level unless we get married. So just understand if you're going to accept that narrative, understand that reality.
Damn, so low key, niggas is walking around here as 2-year trials.
Basically,
2-year trial subscriptions,
bro.
That's how much of your resources can I extract in these 2 or 3 years?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Until I finally try to cash in.
We just getting started. You know what I'm saying? We just getting started.
Until I finally try to cash in and hit your Apple billing with that motherfucking subscription fee, and Denied.
You know what's crazy before we move on? There was a lady who went on a podcast who said she knew her husband was a weak nigga because he dated her with her 3 kids.
Yep.
Tess, bro. That's nasty work to say that you were a lame and I knew it. So she knew she could use him based on his resources by him saying, I will date you and your 3 kids. I don't necessarily think that's a true statement for all women, but it was scary to hear that because I'm like, are we always being tested? God damn. Like niggas don't test. You sucking dick, you in. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not, you know, if the head is fire, you're in. Hey, welcome. That's the fucked up part. We don't move like them. We don't do that, bro. You can give a woman 5 top, and it's crazy because me and my brothers did a podcast, and I said, bro, niggas gotta start dating like women because think about this. We all get 100 mil right now. Be honest, what's the first thing we about to blow? We about to spend a little bit of this on some women, bro. We're gonna get our hair done. You know what I'm saying? We about to get fresh. Women get 100 mil, we won't even know it. They're not gonna say nothing. They're smarter. And I'm not trying to clown guys, but if you think about it though, think about what she said. She knew to extract based on his decision to be a stepdaddy times 3. She said in her mind, oh, this nigga weak. I'm like,
oh, you talking about that.
You saw that shit?
Yeah.
And she was proud about it.
Because she was basically saying he was a simp. Like
he was a simp.
Called her husband a simp because he basically stepped up and took care of her.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
It's a test.
The reason why she can say that because there's another nigga who going her head probably
you know she cheating on that.
Oh yeah.
She got a nigga right now probably.
Yeah. That nigga is not dropping dick in her esophagus.
Any woman would.
No, he still could though, bro. And she still might say
now her acting like that.
Bro, they don't look at sex the way we view it though. I'm telling you,
man.
I done dropped dick off and seen girls do crazy shit. I'm like, yo, that's your nigga. Like, bro, this chick got married the next week, bro. After I put it all in her, skin to skin, bro. She crying on the ground, and I'm over here like, bro, then she even liked my post the next day. She didn't block me.
That shit hurt.
No, it was more so like, no, I felt bad for your man's because bro, she told me he spent 10 mil, he spent 10,000 a while. I asked her, why are you playing this nigga? She straight up said,
sometimes you just gotta ask.
She straight up said that. She said she said he's too busy for me, Quentin. So she came to the house, got dick dropped off, and literally was crying. They don't view sex the same.
No, she made a business.
They're mission based. But this is why I think women could run the world though, because they're very successful. Bro, look at the NBA. How many of these young niggas is failing? None of these niggas is sitting down, Drea. None of these niggas is sitting down with you saying, "Yo, don't nut in her, bro."
Yeah, for sure.
You have multi-millions, Anthony. What are they doing?
But you know what? You got to understand, like the culture is so embracing getting money and spending it. Getting money and spending it. Getting money and spending it. So the idea of making bad business decisions just comes with the lifestyle of what the culture.
Because Zion Williams made bad decisions. Why are you paying this girl 100 bands a month?
Well,
I want her coochie at this point. What was she doing? I
got to push back though.
On him?
No. Oh. Just on the thought of like men versus women on bad business decisions. Because I see women make bad money decisions, but they just spend it on different things. We are stupid with spending money on women. They are stupid
on spending money on
material. Bro, I know girls not making any type of money to be buying a $5,000 bag, and now your light's about to get turned off.
But who bought it though?
They did.
No.
So, well, some do, but either way,
that's why they smart.
But either way, Nick, why you getting sell that shit? fix your lights, fix your fucking car.
They're all about status. They're all about status.
We turn them. Bro, I know a girl.
Shorty sleeping on the air.
I know a girl
now
who
with a Louis bag.
She that's why I had to leave her alone, because she asked me for some money for her phone bill, and she just bought a $400 wig. Come on now, what you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you asked me for money, but you just spent money on a $400 wig.
Wait. Let me ask you this though. Did you hit it before you left? Before you said no?
I had already hit it. I hit it before.
I would have still, you know what I'm saying, and be like, look, this is all I got. You know what I'm saying?
But
I got 100.
But that goes back to my point where I feel like a lot of women get bailed out of their bad decisions, whereas men, we don't get bailed out. Yeah. We can't go.
But don't.
Some niggas can, but not too many niggas can fuck a girl and get money out of her.
Think about why they bailing them out though.
And get money out of him, and they can guilt you too. Yeah. I thought you was a provider.
That never worked for me.
If you was a real man, you would blah blah blah. You would take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them get bailed out of a lot of their bad decisions. Me personally, I just seen a lot of women make bad.
But how? So
I know it. To me, it's equal.
How are we bailing them out? Think about how we bail them out.
Paying them for pussy.
No, not even that, bro. We fell to the coochie. That's just what it boils up. Cause, bro, when she said that to you, I would have been mad because she might. I don't know if she had that gas, right? But if she had that gas, I would have been more mad. Like, I'm gonna cut this off, but it's gonna hurt because she got that fire.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying.
The best eater be hurtful.
The best eater be tripping. You gotta be like, I got it.
She gonna hit your phone talking and say, yeah, I'm about to get to a relationship. What that fucking?
Why are you doing this? You're the eater. You're the top tier.
But see, but they know that. They know that.
That's why they know that.
That's why they asking you, because they know there was 4 or 5
eating him up.
There was 4 or 5 niggas before you who fell for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why she coming to you. And you might be in a position where, like, man, I got options. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that desperate enough where I'm gonna spend my last to help keep you up.
I don't like when they ask me for $20. That's a turnoff. At least ask me for $150. You ask me for 20, I'm gonna go get tested. You know what I'm saying? This bitch got AIDS.
No, we gotta get out of here.
Yo, $20 is crazy.
All right, so look, man. So King had sent this topic to the podcast, man, but King is not here today, so we're gonna talk about it. I don't know how he was gonna approach it, but I'm gonna approach it how I feel like it was given. Peace and happiness is your job, not mine. So for me personally, that means I am not responsible for no woman's happiness. I can't be responsible for your happiness. I can't be responsible for how you feel about yourself and your outlying situations unless we cohabitate together. It's no way. It's no way. It's no fucking way. Like, I honestly understand that happiness starts with self. Always starts with self. Because if you're not happy with yourself, you can't be happy at all.
You can't.
And that's just where I feel.
And you can't even accept it. That's the scary part about not being happy yourself, is that if you don't have that within you, you won't even know how to give it away, and you won't even recognize it
when it's right
in front of you. So I definitely agree with you. I don't think anybody. I will say this: if I'm with you, you don't have to be happy. I can love you enough to deal with that, but you gotta love me enough to be receptive to like change that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be delusional and think I'm gonna be with somebody and they gotta be happy. Something could happen. Somebody could pass. You know what I'm saying? Somebody deep. Something. But I agree with you. I can't make you happy, but I can love you enough to deal with this. I'm not gonna. If I love you, I'm not gonna time it out. Yeah. But I want you to be. What's the reciprocity, as they say? Yeah. You need to give me that appreciation back by, hey, I want to go to therapy. Hey, I want to, I'm going to take some time to go to my mom's, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with you, but no, you can't make nobody happy.
No.
Well, it depends on the delusion of what
happiness is a choice on a big level. And then obviously you can't establish peace if you don't know what it means to be happy. So the two kind of tie in hand in hand. But I agree with you guys. Like I can only help you be a better version of what you want to be.
Yeah. I like that.
A lot of people like to sit in their misery, and stuff happen. But like you said, what steps are you taking to get past this shit?
Yeah,
and it's crazy how some motherfuckers just live in chaos.
And that's what I'm saying.
Live in chaos, and we not just talk about women, niggas too. Like motherfuckers live in chaos, and if it's not chaos going on, then they can't be happy. And that's wild to me. Because I'm a man of peace. I don't want drama. I don't want drama. I want peace. And if you're unable to maintain peace and be happy, if you need chaos to be happy, then it's not for me. It's not for me. Right?
I couldn't agree more with all these guys' statements. I am a believer that someone can maybe make you happy in like a moment, but not like actually bring you like real happiness, joy, and peace. You know what I'm saying? That ultimately, like, you have to get that from your own self. You know what I mean? I don't believe relationships are there for someone to make you happy. I think relationships is so you can share your happiness with that person, share your peace with that person.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So we're sharing each other's happiness. I'm not here to make you happy. You're not here to make me happy. We're both happy, and we're just trying to share this moment together. That's all it's about.
I will say this. It's gonna be fucked up, but it's facts though. Niggas know. Why do the chaos and the unhappy ones have the best pussy, bro?
Oh my God.
What's up with that?
Yo, let her
juice.
Let her.
God.
Yo,
man, it be the best.
Let her start an argument just out of nowhere. Y'all had a nice dinner,
man,
and she just
them be the ones with the gas.
Oh my God.
The ones with no gas, they do be cool and shit. But you be like, man, I'm thinking about crazy right now. And I don't like, why do we do that as men? Like, I want to get out of that.
I'm not a part of that school.
You've graduated from that. I've graduated from it too.
I'm a lot older too, so I'm in my 40s.
Oh, okay, I'm 36.
That nigga's 64, yo.
No, I'm not there. I've just noticed that the most grippiest, just shooting everywhere moments I've had in my life was the crazy one. I'm like, how come I can't get this with the peace?
Man, look, bro. Like, yo, if she come over to the crib and she smell like Hennessy and a wine black and mild,
it's a wrap.
Buckle up, buddy.
Buckle up.
Buckle the fuck up.
She about to, and then you go and a paying a phone bill. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I feel you though, like when you get to a point, because sometimes niggas don't grow up. Like they be in their 50s dealing with this. So why do you think men are like more prone to chaos? Is it because of the sexual connection?
I think adrenaline and testosterone, you know what I'm saying, is a aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
that's a good word for that.
The conflict, especially if you grow up in that environment where conflict and stuff was, prevalent. Prevalent. That could be like how you get it off. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually heard.
That's crazy.
Back in the day, some women used to say, if he don't beat you, he don't love you, or some stupid shit like that.
Yo, that was a wild. What era was that?
That was
had to be the 90s.
No.
Well, the 90s
was like
the
60s,
90s,
70s type era.
You remember that, right?
It was before my time.
I still was in room.
Oh shit!
But no, I mean, but like,
if he don't beat you, he don't love you.
Yeah, because that's
crazy, yo.
I know y'all heard stories like men to be like, he only hit you on only do this because I love you. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually some kind of violent, wild narcissistic
like the
I ain't never heard none of this.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie.
He choking this girl because he love her.
No, but look,
no,
wait. It's a deeper, darker criminal link with that, right? So it's like, all right, bro. You ever wonder why we call tank top white wife beaters.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it was
You know what I'm
always the
saying?
nigga in the white beater.
The nigga in the white beater was always hitting his wife.
Was that a part of black culture though, or was that white people?
You know what?
I don't think that's a white.
I think it was that era.
I don't think it was white. Yeah, I don't think that didn't have color. That didn't have color.
Yeah, niggas would go put on a wife beater.
No, you had your white beater on when you came from work, and then she talking shit while you trying to take your wife, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
always a nigga in the white beater.
It was that shit. I think
the nigga he had the jeans on.
Cause I feel like Long John niggas was whooping ass today. You know what I'm saying? Niggas with Long Johns under their suits was whooping ass more than white.
Why would you say Long John? All I thought was Samuel L. Jackson in the fucking Long John.
That's what I'm saying.
In that fucking book.
I'll be more afraid of a Long John. It's a tight ass suit. This nigga whooping ass. A wife beater, he got on loose denim. You know what I'm saying? But that is I find
loose denim. Yo, that era loose denim with the crease.
With the crease work. And a belly on top of that.
Nasty work.
That's crazy. But where could women run to? You gotta think they couldn't have their own credit card, they couldn't have their own bank account.
Yeah.
If he slapped you, you won't go nowhere.
Yeah, you had to take that shit.
You had to take that.
He provide, didn't he?
That's why I be telling women, stop talking about traditional ways.
I mean, but not even on that dynamic. Like some people, due to trauma, believe this shit is okay.
Because they ain't never seen it.
To be had. No, I mean, if you saw your mama get beat, you know what I'm saying, you might end up slapping a bitch.
But yeah, but if you ain't seen nothing different.
If you ain't seen nothing different. If you think this is normal behavior, you know what I'm saying? Or if as a female, your mama used to get her ass beat.
Yeah.
So
the social media
maybe that's part of like what real relationships go through. That's part of the ups and downs.
Right. And it's really not.
And it's not.
So I think this kind of rolls into your topic, does it not?
Nah.
It doesn't?
Nah.
But
it's cool. We can roll with my topic.
All right. Yeah, because I really don't know where you were going at with this. So you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of curious myself.
All right. So I figured out why relationships are failing these days.
Like marriage too, or just relationships?
Just relationships, period. We're no longer looking for soulmates. We're looking for papermates. And what I mean by papermates, people got this checklist now of what's required in order for you to be aligned with me. And because of that, you're limiting the amount of people you actually interact with.
They call it preference.
Yeah, it's a narrative out there.
I love the
that's a scary word.
Yeah,
I hate when they say shit like that.
So
my preference, they gotta be 6 foot.
Yeah, you got
six figures.
You got that's your checklist. You know what I'm saying? 6 foot, 6 figure, 6-pack, beard, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the end stuff is. You know what I'm saying?
I got an angle. Once you done, go ahead.
So now you get with a guy based off of that. But what's the chemistry like? You know what I'm saying? Does he look you in your eyes like you're the most beautiful woman in the world?
Or does he just talk?
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? He's just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? He's just another, you know what I'm saying? And do the finances, part of the paper. You align yourself in the situation, you know it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, anything more than what it is. But maybe he'll change his mind one day. Or maybe she'll change his mind one day.
Yeah.
Change her mind.
To piggy, what you call coattail when you call
it?
This is crazy. Look, this is about to fuck y'all up. Because I just said this to somebody. All right. Y'all ever heard of this thing called Negroes for Sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's back in my area.
I believe that I believe it's not working because the job of racism, a lot of people look at racism as like this simplicity thing, but it was a very mathematical, very scientific thing.
Yeah, Jim Crow was a motherfucker.
If you look up Negroes for Sale, how was they selling this? What they say? Tall, buff. The woman had a big ass. How do black people come to each other? She gotta have a fat ass. He gotta be tall. What do tall people do in the black era? We play basketball. You see a tall person, we don't say this is a doctor. So I think it's embedded in us in a sense. And I'm not I'm not saying it's not the end all, but what I'm saying is it's embedded into Black culture. And if you think about it, it kind of stopped in the 60s a little bit because we had to fuck with each other because we was getting killed too much. Like if we went out, we couldn't even go to the corner store to get chips. Yeah. Now that we're in this free space, racism job is working. The math is mathing, because if I can get y'all to not fuck with each other based on these preference of heights, how big your dick is, and all this other stuff, because what Black man is going to make white money?
Not a lot.
Think about that. So this
1% of the 1%.
I'm about to say these riches you have in these riches you have. Yeah. I won't even obtain that here. Now, if you're trying to take me to my land and we try this out, okay, bet. But even white people kind of run Africa. If you think about Princess Elizabeth or Queen Elizabeth, she damn near ran some of that. So I always look at when I see stuff like that not working, I always go back to the blood and the DNA. Something put us here because it wanted us here. They didn't put us here for no reason. It's like, this is how we're going to do racing. I always look at that shit where they say the Grand Wizard.
I got something for you. I got something for you, and it's prevalent now, but I got something for you. So the reason why, not the main reason, but one of the reasons why they brought slaves over to America from Africa, because they saw how fast we were populated.
Come on now.
Right? You look at a village, you look how fast, it's 8 or 9 babies by one woman and one man. You know what I'm saying?
And they're working together.
And they're working together, right? They're working together. This 8 or 9, you know what I'm saying, people, family, that started an entire village.
System.
It's a system. They saw the system and they said, yo, we're not populating like that over here.
Because it's not that many of us.
It's not that many of us, and we're not as fertile. We are the natural people. Regardless of whatever you want to fucking think, we are the natural people.
The Eve gene proved that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They already with whatever chromosome is with the women that they can chase back. They already knew that Eve was in Africa.
Yeah.
They already knew. So fam, it's not unknown to them for them to have us. Now you look at it now where Asia's population is dwindling, right? They're offering niggas $75K to come over and have babies with their women. It's nuts. They're offering you $75K, guaranteed job placement. You know what I'm saying? For you to come over here and have a baby. Just one baby, $75K. You think I ain't think about doing that shit?
Yeah, I mean that's
$75K US. Wait, $75K US.
And over there, that's you live in large. They don't even check your credit to get an apartment.
And then they actually got like, you know, a lot of stuff going on that ain't over here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I like you saying. I think that what I'm saying is, I think as Black men, we have to be a little bit more lenient on us not working, because something designed this outside of us. Do I want us to work? Yes. Is it tiring? Yes. But having a Black daughter, I have hopes that, hey, I want you to be with a Black man. Now, I'm gonna love her regardless of where she go.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to unfortunately teach her you're not gonna be loved outside of where you go. That's just the reality. Nobody wants to admit that. This white person may like you, but I can guarantee the family won't.
Right.
That's what I mean. White people, I'm be like, how many people said nigga around you? And when you lie to me and say 0, I'm not talking to you, because somebody around you said nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's factual. Like, so it's kind of like, do we have as Black men, how do we develop the space to share with our women? Do we start off with my daughter? Do I teach my daughter? Because I've been buying, like, I'm about to buy her this Malcolm X book and stuff like that. But how do we do it now? Because I do want to see more Black marriages. I went to a lot of white weddings last year. I think Black people get married too, but I don't want us to. We don't have the privilege, as I was telling my friend. You unconscious bias, right? You ever heard that? I was telling my friend, I was like, Black people, we never had that privilege. We can't, you know what I'm saying? They do that to us. We can't do that to each other though. Yeah, we got to really look at our culture and be like, all right, can we be mad about this though?
Oh man, I don't know which
kind
way.
of veered off the topic.
Yeah, because there's the race topic and then there's the soulmate versus papermates topic.
What I played it into
all of it. Okay.
Well, yeah, the soulmate versus papermates.
All right, so let me first hit on the soulmates versus papermates because we talk about papermates. I mean, you got to be talking about women here because it's women who make lists. And that's just what they do, man.
Women do, man. They love a fucking list.
White, black, Asian, it don't matter. They will come to you with a fucking
dudes have a list too. You know what I'm saying?
We have 5 things on that goddamn list. You see a women list, it's gonna be
the monster. It's all monsters.
I'm trying to keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's not an attack on women conversation. It's just,
right.
But we do.
Right.
Our list is shorter.
Yeah.
But we still have a list.
Right. But I will say what I think is really like hurting relationships is promiscuity. I think it's promiscuity, lack of understanding that marriage is duty.
Not to be slow, but promiscuity.
Yeah, don't ever say promiscuity on my podcast again.
I need for you to break that word.
Being loose.
So basically, promiscuous.
Promiscuous.
Okay.
Yeah, promiscuous.
Because I thought you was talking about promises.
No.
Whoever made this drink, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Like,
promiscuity.
I get what you're saying there. My bad, y'all. I'm not slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, basically people being loose, too much carrying before you marry. I think there's the fact that religion is falling apart is also a major factor.
Shambles.
Yes, it's in shambles. But I will say, so just to shift to the racial dynamic of it. So there was a point in time where black people, even like post-slavery, were marrying at like an 80% rate.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't until I want to say like the 60s, and it was right around the time when
that fucking free love shit.
Welfare came into play.
Welfare, free love.
Welfare, free love.
The free love was in VA, right?
No, free love was all over.
What's free love is that?
No, free love was.
I think I'm thinking about
the hippie shit. The hippie shit.
It's all in the 60s. It's all
hippie shit. Woodstock. You know what I'm saying?
Hippie shit came first, and then
but what also happened is the crack epidemic. And where did that hit the most? Black communities.
Yeah.
And so I think what really is hurting as far as like black relationships.
That's what got welfare.
So it starts off with men going to jail, women getting on welfare
by losing their jobs.
Yep. And they can't get a job because now they're felons, and now the woman is married to the government because the government is taking care of it.
And what does the government want? To divide the family.
Right.
That's why I say it's scientific.
Right. So I mean, it's when we talk about systematic racism, that's kind of really like
that's the construct.
That's the construct, and that's why white people, because we're dealing with some of the same issues, but the difference is it starts. If you look at the line, it starts right there in the 60s when all this shit started happening, and so it first started with that. Then they pushed crack. Then niggas couldn't get no job. And women don't want to be with a nigga who ain't got a job.
Think about what you just said. But look at what they did. They put fear in our hearts by killing who? Martin Luther and Malcolm X, 2 of the blackest prominent people ever. They got assassinated.
Yeah.
Rumors with bro. When you see these people,
why would you want to be a prominent black?
Why would you want to be a prominent black person?
Fred Hampton.
You see what I'm saying?
But then
that was the craziest, I think, Fred Hampton.
But then you get these fake prominent black people like Farrakhan now. You know what I'm saying? Who is getting manipulated by white society? Like I can't. I'm not.
I think some of these people are playing it now.
Al Sharpton.
Al's been the plan.
Al is definitely a plan. I think now they try to plant these black leaders and to have them influence. But I think like people see.
Because why they didn't get shot? That's a good question. I've always been curious, like
because they know how to toe that line, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can think about all the black leaders. They never cross that line. They never cross that line.
You can do great things as long as you don't cross that line.
As long as we're not like
wherever the white man draw that.
Yeah, as long as we're not disrupting the peace.
I'll tell y'all this. Y'all should look up this guy named Steve Coakley. Write it down.
Steve
Coakley. Look up Steve Coakley and the Bule. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, yeah, I know about the
No, but look up Steve though.
Okay.
So I was.
You said in the blue what?
The Bule. What's it called?
The Boule.
The Boule.
Oh yeah.
Just to let y'all know, Steve Coakley. I got introduced to Steve Coakley. Not gonna say how, you know what I'm saying, but look up Steve Coakley on YouTube in the Bule, and that right there, kind of, bro. It was hard than taking shrooms, bro. The shit that he was saying, R.I.P. to him, you know what I'm saying? He's passed, but the stuff that he was saying kind of opened me up to looking at what y'all just said even deeper. Yeah. I'm not gonna say I know inside stuff about stuff that happened, but you're saying, I've always asked questions like, how come Farrakhan isn't? I don't want nobody to get killed, but why he ain't got shot yet? Because they shoot us.
Let me I kind of got my own opinions on this, but like, do you feel like we would ever get the MLK, Martin Luther King?
No,
there's no incentive.
Malcolm X, no, fuck no, not now, not now.
Yeah,
because we're too independent now to want to put my life on the line.
They gave us
many niggas are integrated.
They gave us social media.
Like think about it. Think about it. There's
like, I can't put my life on the line for y'all niggas when y'all niggas are gonna continue to be niggas.
Well, Martin admitted that he might have led us into a burning house. If for him to have said that, is it even meant for us to go that direction?
I got a couple of lyrics in the song that I did. I said the revolution will not be televised, and that's cool because I can stay home, kick back, and watch it on YouTube. Because that shit is fucking real, right? When you said social, they gave us social media. They gave us social media. It's a fucking pacifier.
I think that's the racism mathematic. I think this is the last movement. Because look who on social media. How come no black person owns that? Y'all never asked yourself that question?
Oh, I ask myself that all the time.
It's part of media.
Yeah, but think about it though.
But social media and regular media is no different than. Yeah, it's fucking the same. It's still media.
Yeah, but we're more interactive on this.
My point is, they never let Bill Cosby get.
Come on now.
Was that CBS?
CBS.
NBC.
It was a reason for that.
Yeah, when motherfuckers start trying to buy shit when black people start trying to buy shit.
But Tyler Perry got BET though.
That's BET.
That's BET, man. Like, yo, that's
the token channel anyway.
What was it? That's the stimulus check.
And then
stimulus check.
BET is owned by MTV anyway.
And then Tyler Perry movies cater to that narrative anyway.
He's still not free to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Dark skinned brother, evil, light skinned brother, good.
Savior.
You know what I'm saying?
So they're pushing the narrative. So as long as they're pushing the narrative to continue to demonize, black men,
Oprah,
it's okay.
Oprah always in. You see what Jamie Foxx said? Oprah came to visit me. I'm like, why the fuck is she?
Yeah, right.
But I feel like it because I just asked somebody this other day. I'm like, do y'all think? So you look at Bill Cosby, you look at Martin, you look at Jamie Foxx, you look at these black sitcoms, Different World. It was all promoting black love, Different World was crazy. Black excellence. I said, do y'all think Tyler Perry single-handedly dismantled black culture on TV?
Not single-handedly. It was a couple of niggas that was with him. All them black actors and comedians that was actors that put on a fucking dress. All them niggas dismantled that shit. Because a lot of niggas don't know, before Madea, it was Uncle Charlie. Now, he was making money with Uncle Charlie, but when he put on that fucking dress and became Madea, that's when the shit went, that's when black culture went fucking downhill. For him.
Already.
No, I mean, it was already downhill. Don't get me wrong.
I can't put it all on top.
But that was a big part of it, because you got the church folk paying this money, right? When in the Bible it talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? For you to watch this man up here in this fucking bodysuit in this fucking dress, I personally look, and this is my stance. I'm not, representing anybody else on the podcast, but this is my stance. I hate Tyler Perry. You cancel me if you want to. I hate Tyler Perry. I hate what
freedom of speech. You shouldn't cancel it. Freedom of speech.
Right. They should cancel it, but they might. But I honestly hate Tyler Perry, yo. Yeah. And that's just me. See, our viewers went down. We was at 8. Now we at 7. Like, yo, motherfuckers went down, yo. No, but it's the Illuminati, nigga. No, but honestly, bro, I really hate him for that. But I don't want to stop this topic, but we got to move on.
Let's go.
I love y'all, and we got to move on, man, because y'all giving some great points, man. But I definitely want to talk about this. This is one of mine, man. So I was having a conversation. With a woman, and she was talking about how she is always struggling. And I'm listening to her, and I'm like, yo, shorty, you don't know what a real struggle is, because every problem you got can be solved with money. You show me a fucking problem that you going through that can't be solved with money, and then you going through the struggle. And then that's when the struggle starts. Because for me, if you could throw money at a problem, it's not a struggle. It's not a struggle. And that's my perspective on it.
I like that.
And I gave her a couple of examples to where you got family members that's wilding the fuck out. You can't throw money at that situation. You got family members that's wilding the fuck out on other family members.
A diagnose.
You know what I'm saying? You got the black traumas of, I had a little cousin. Prime, you know this particular little cousin. I got this little cousin that was literally, when we were like 6 years old, and she a year behind me, so I'm 6, she's 5. She's getting raped while I'm playing Nintendo. You get what I'm saying? You can't throw money at that problem. You can't throw how that's the struggle. How the fuck do you move through that? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't. People say, oh, I'm going through the struggle right now. Like, I can't pay this, I can't pay that. But if you had money, you wouldn't be going through the struggle. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because you could put yourself in a position. This is 2024. You could pick up an extra job. You can do this, you can do that. It's multiple ways. The internet is accessible to us on our fucking phones. You can trade stocks and bonds on your fucking phone now.
If money's your problem, that's
right. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? On that particular subject. You ain't got to go to a 4-year. Educate yourself on a particular subject or set a subject. It's got YouTube University. Anything you want to know. If I want to fix my dryer right now, guess what? I can hop on YouTube. Put the dryer name in, how to fix this dryer.
So the question I have is, with that being said, can actual problems actually be solved then? Because there was a girl I dated who she has multiple sclerosis. And I always looked at life differently. Like, okay, that's a problem.
Yep.
It's never going to get solved. There's a hope that it can, but being around her, going to the hospitals with her,
bro,
it was real, because I'm with her and I'm thinking, like, can actual problems be solved? Is that the reality of having an actual problem?
Like, I'm with you on that. I dated a girl with lupus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit,
it eats you up, because you can't solve this.
Because it y'all be good for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then she has an episode, and it's like, yo, fam. Then you in the hospital with her for 3 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So your whole dynamic of how you deal with her changes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not only is that a problem for her, that's an ongoing problem for her, but it's a problem for you as well. Because if I'm committed to you, then yes, I have to deal with this.
Then there's envy between that person and you, because it's natural. You're not sick. You don't get this.
Yeah.
And you got to counter that. So coming to what you're saying, if that be the problems in your reality, right? This is a real problem. Can those get solved? Should a person with actual problems look at it as trying to solve it, or look at it as you need to learn to deal with the problem? You catch what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you. As far as what you said, there can be financial struggles, because even in your example, being in the hospital for 3 months, that's gonna fuck up with your paper.
For sure.
Because they don't give you so much FMLA.
Yeah, so
that's HR brain.
Yeah, you only gonna get so much assistance, even if you own your shit.
Take
you know
12 weeks to be
like and that's if you own your shit.
And they give you intermittent. You know what I'm saying?
You got some PTO. you got some kind of income coming in. But like I said, that's if you own your shit. So when life happens, sometimes money gets fucked up. And it could be something uncontrollable. So I disagree with part of your statement. But if you out here, like you said, you just got a $400 wig and you complaining about, not having the money for the lights, that you can kick rocks. That's not a fucking struggle. And especially if you consistently are putting yourself in that situation to where your check to check ain't working out.
Yeah, right. So I'm actually gonna side a little bit with D on this because I was thinking similar to your point, where I think some of the financial issues can correlate to some of the other stuff more than we know. Even if we look at suicide rates, it happens more so around people who are in poverty.
Yeah.
If you think about, let's say,
because everybody's struggle is different, bro.
You brought up the situation where someone got sexually assaulted. Let's say you ain't got money and you're in a bad neighborhood, and that's what resulted in it. Not saying I don't know the situation, but you know what I mean. A lot of times it's family members.
That's not as deep though.
Yeah, but like let's say you're in a bad neighborhood, and that resulted in that. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the financial issues on the surface, no, it's not really that deep, but it can lead to other things. You know what I'm saying? It's like stresses on top of stresses, which could lead to mental health issues. Which is now you're fucked up with now you've got a situation that money can't fix because of
you don't have
but it started off financial and now it ended up to something. So that's what I'm saying. Like
from that point.
So that's why I feel like there is a connection. I do agree that the real struggles are the day. Like, you know what I mean? The financial shit is like whatever. But I think that like some of that stuff can build up over time and could lead you into some of the stuff where we're talking about, where it's like, because typically when people kill themselves, it's because they feel like they have no way out. You know what I mean? And sometimes money can give you at least options of like, okay, well, there's an option. There's this. Yeah. We can do this. Like we can
at least try something.
Yeah, we can try something.
Therapy costs.
Right. Yeah.
Well, now
they got
they got free things now.
Free therapy?
Yeah, they got free
therapy. And a lot of the times, a lot of people don't know, and this is HR brain working. A lot of people don't know that, with your health insurance, you get free therapy. So, you get these so you might have a EAP program that they don't tell you about while they're telling you about your benefits. You can get in this EAP program. Literally, it's one call with a counselor. You talk to a counselor first. The counselor's like, okay, well, you need to go see a therapist. These are the therapists in network, and all of them are free. And a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know that until last year. I've been working in HR for almost 5-6 years now. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around that mark. And I didn't even know that until somebody was going through it and I had to refer them. You know what I'm saying? I had to explain their benefits to them. Oh, you have this free option right here. And they told me. I was like, oh, shit.
And not only that, like some of these suicide hotlines are most of the people working there. Well, I don't know about most, but a lot of them are volunteers. You get what I'm saying? So they're working for free to kind of help people.
988, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Just to let y'all know, if you're ever feeling bad, dial 988.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of opportunities, but like money, like going back to therapy, even though it's free, not all therapists are created equal.
I was about to say.
It took me a minute to find
Are good therapists free?
Yeah.
It took me a minute to find it's kind of like you might find a good one that's either already did what they needed to do in life and they're giving back, or you might find a good one that's just starting, like right before they really start taxing. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, a lot, they are. It is what it is. You know,
I was gonna say,
you get free what you get free.
I was gonna say this for people that's watching this that got the anxiety of going to therapy. I would say before you make that decision, whatever you love to do, if it's drawing, if it's hiking, if it's running, if it's singing, try tapping into that more to lead you to go into that space?
Yeah, I think it's
I think you should, you know, go the natural route of who you are. Because therapy, people just be like, go to therapy. That shit is not an easy step, bro.
You know,
going through it right now, bro.
Adorkable Me says the ideas that have us believe money is the answer to all problems, so the whole stays fed.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ideally, you know what I mean. Again, like I think it's all about you know, because if you think about it, way back in the day, depression was like super low. Now we feel like we need stuff we don't fucking need. Right. You know what I mean? That's the thing. All we need is water, food, shelter. That's clothing. And clothing. And clothing. You know what I mean? That's all we really
need. That's all the society.
Society say, hey, yo, man, I went to that nudist beach. I said, oh shit, nigga, I'm free.
and God gave us shame.
And God gave us shame.
I can't go to no nudist beach.
All right, so look,
but yeah, that's what
we go power through to the next one, man. This is also my topic as well, man. So why are you looking out for your ex? So I had a conversation. I had a conversation to someone I knew that from my 20s, right? From my 20s, and I let this shit fly. And I know
your ex,
huh?
Your ex?
Yeah.
Oh, so you had an ex that you knew from your 20s?
Yeah, I had an ex that I knew from my 20s.
To this day?
Yeah, no, we still cordial. But she kind of schooled me on like the stuff that happened. Cause look, I drank a lot of liquor and I smoked a lot of weed in that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of forgot some of the details of the story. Right? Sleaze. I kind of forgot some of the details of the story, right? So she was like, yo, you was a wild nigga. I was like, yo, how you figure that? She was like, because you let me look out for my ex. So, like, she would say things like, and I was in love, man. I ain't gonna front with you, bro. I was in love, man. You know, she did certain things to where she would be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? My ex can't pay his rent. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, help him out. Oh yeah, go ahead and do your thing. Wow, you know what I'm saying? You got it.
When you was with her, bro?
Yeah, man.
Wait a minute. Who?
You just knew
That's
that?
why, look. No. He hit the sound button, but it didn't come through. I'm gonna hit it.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit!
Who are you?
I never turned the speaker on.
Oh,
hit that again. What button was that?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So
wait. So I like to try to get clarity. So y'all were fucking at this point.
That was his girl. He was in love.
And she's telling you that her ex needed his rent paid?
Yeah.
How much was his rent?
Bro, honestly, he was living in Campus Crossing. So at this point in time,
It's probably about 400.
Yeah, probably about 400.
What do you believe she was still doing with him?
Did you give her money?
Please.
I did not.
Oh, I was about
to say, please.
Oh my God! I thought you did. Okay.
Don't finance.
But she did take up financial aid and help him.
Right.
That's nasty.
Yeah, she did.
He was dicking her down, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know now.
He slid drinks off the table.
Yeah.
He went. That's skin to skin, bro. If the man's paying the bills, if the girl paying the bill, yo, when she said it, did you leave her?
Nah, I didn't.
That's why she loved you. That's fucked up. We just said this today. How strategic.
I know. But you see how I bring the topics 360.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we get ready to end. We got one more topic for the podcast. So I bring it 360, man.
I know you want to throw
up. So my thing is this, man. My thing is this. I want to ask, have y'all ever been in a situation to where you were looking out for your ex and let that shit fly? Or have you been in a situation like me?
When I was with a girl?
Yeah, when you were with a girl, you said, oh yeah, I got to look out for my ex, right? Or were you ever in a situation to where she said that to you like me?
I hate to say this, man. I don't have an ex. So I can help him. I unfortunately never dated. I can truly say this in a great space. I've never been in a relationship.
Lady Freedom. I was in my 20s. I know it was stupid. I was in my 20s. I was young and dumb. So I'm glad that but I can tell you now, like I was definitely smart then to know if this, because I've been that nigga that got the rent paid from a girl who got a nigga. I've been that guy, and I know the shit I was doing to her. For sure.
She should have not went back home. I mean, you went back home and did the stuff that you did to me.
Diabolical.
Did you get tested? Because he didn't throw on a rubber. When you paying somebody's rent, that's raw dog vibes, bro. And it's good as fuck.
That's that Papermate shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's beyond Papermate. That's Soulmate. That's paper soul. Because for you to pay, listen, I've had in my lifetime when I was young, I've had girls. I was a young wild player. You feel me? I was crazy. You know, I'm not there anymore, but I definitely have been in places where, you know what I'm saying? But I was really liking these girls. They didn't want to leave their nigga. But they was like, I'm not gonna leave my nigga, but here's $800. I'm like, damn, do I really want to be with her now if I still can get this and the draws? So it's like you was in a better position though. Just because it wasn't that you was in a bad position. I think you was in a bad position. Should you help your ex if you got a girlfriend? No. Do not do it. But or don't tell your girl you did it.
But look,
that's what I was gonna say.
I've done it on the opposite end, right?
You paid?
No, I've done it on the opposite end, but it was never with money. That's what I was gonna say. It was never financial. It was always emotional, right? Oh, I'm gonna call this nigga and trauma dump with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Your exes would call you.
Yeah, my exes would call me because especially if we was cordial. Yes, absolutely.
I'm definitely
You know what I'm saying? And they would come and drama dump. And I'm looking at it like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Woo woo. But like, yo, fuck you, Prime. Fuck you, Prime. Fuck you, man. You supposed to be my friend.
You got a heart.
You supposed to be my friend. And you mad? And you mad because I got a heart. That's crazy.
Somebody said I bailed my ex out of jail. I bailed my ex out of jail, but that was because we were selling dope together,
and I needed him to pick up the stuff.
Hold on, Lady Freedom, was you with the guy? Did you have a boyfriend?
All right, she gonna let us
know.
Yeah. Did she have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
I hope her nigga ain't watching that right now. Cause the Bell a dope deal out, you know.
Oh man.
12 minutes, bro.
Yo, Quentin, you a sick nigga, man. You gotta stop.
I'm just saying, you belling out dope dealers. You know what he doing, bro. He's selling drugs. Oh, you gotta tell him.
Yeah.
You
can 11 turned up.
Yeah,
you can 11 turned up.
That's great.
No, I kind of want to know, Lady Freedom, man. Did you have a nigga at the time?
Did you have a guy at the time? That's the question.
Or was it, you know what I'm saying?
Or
was it just an ex and you was like, yo,
if you were single, whatever. But if you was with a guy and then
her face, she made a. She was with him.
She said she was.
I was right about the 12, bro. I'm telling you, that's crazy. I had a husband. Wow! Oh my!
You know what?
God.
Off of that, Lady Freedom, we getting off this.
We gotta leave this.
No, we gotta get up out of
here. She
said
had. He must have found out. God damn, bro, that's crazy, man. To have a husband and bail out your long dick dope dealer, that's
long dick dope dealer is crazy.
No, I was selling it too.
No, you was not. No, that nigga was dicking you down. That's
you might have been selling it too, but we know.
Look at how much power the D have, bro. We can make you sell dope. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Come bail me out.
We getting out of here. We gotta get out of here. All right, last topic of the night. This is also mine. Know thyself.
I love it.
Know thyself. Yo, fam, I'm a big movie buff, right? And I think that
Matrix.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah.
As soon as you said movie,
yeah. I'm a big movie buff, man, and I think a lot of shit from movies kind of gets overlooked. Like my favorite movie.
Some of that should be deep as fuck.
Yeah.
About it.
My favorite movie is The Godfather because there's so many jewels for men in The Godfather.
Hell yeah.
It's so many jewels for men, right? That goes overlooked. Like I think that a lot of the closest people like I deal with have watched The Godfather. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time in life, whether you watched it, you know what I'm saying, when you was little, whether you watched it, you know what I'm saying, as a teenager, as a young adult, whatever, you watched The Godfather at some point. And I think that you know, in the Matrix, when Shorty was like, what's that sign say over the door? It's Latin, but know thyself. A lot of people don't know themselves, bro. A lot of people don't know themselves, bro. They cannot be happy because they don't know themselves. You see how I brought it around 360?
I like that.
They can't be happy because they don't know themselves, yo. People don't take the time to sit back and get to know themselves. And I'm a victim of that too. Because at one point in time, I was a serial monogamist. I had no time to learn myself. I had zero time to learn what I liked.
You would date back.
What I did. Yeah, I had girlfriends back to back.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a stint where I had fiancés back to back. Like, fam, I was living life wild because I did not take the time to get to know myself. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the stint of time, and Prime though, the stint of time I got to know myself was when I left Greensboro and I moved back to Durham. That was the stint of time because that was probably the longest time you've known me that I wasn't in a relationship. I was getting to know myself. I was going out, I was having fun, figuring out what I like, what I dislike, you know what I'm saying? Like different shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was going to places.
This is the 20s? How old were you at this
time?
time?
Man, it was definitely in my 30s because I turned 30 while I was in Greensboro. So it was definitely in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? Finding out what I liked and what I disliked, man. And you know, knowing yourself is underestimated because people are out here thinking that they know themselves and moving like they know themselves, but they don't know shit about themselves. And I hate to kind of target it towards women, but it's mostly towards women. And I'm going to tell you why. Because women are brought up to look for what they want in a Prince Charming, but not what they're going to give that Prince Charming. You don't know yourself, mama. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself. But as men, it's the entire opposite. We got to get to a point to where we are Prince Charming. And how to give that out to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a vicious circle.
Of knowing yourself.
Dan Cook said it the best. It's a vicious circle, man.
Yeah.
And I want to ask the panel, do you feel like knowing yourself is the most important thing, or do you feel like it's something else?
Most important thing as far as what?
Maneuvering through adulthood.
I would say to a degree, yes.
It's up there.
Right. I feel like you can't really be at peace, or you can't reach a certain level of emotional intelligence without knowing yourself. There's been so many situations where I had to sit back and think, this shit is pissing me off. Why is it pissing me off? A lot of times we don't even really sit and think about like, why is this making me so mad? Until like someone addresses you like you be like, man, I'm so mad about this spit, and people looking at you like, dog, like chill the fuck out. Like, why are you tripping? You know what I'm saying? There's been certain things where it's like I was being a bitch, and I had to look in the mirror and be like, yo, dog, why are you being a bitch right now? Like, I'm legit acting like a bitch. And this is where therapy can really come in handy. I mean, I kind of did my own therapy through life, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to sit there and like, you know, reflect and internalize a lot of the things that I was going through, because I was like, damn, I'm like,
why all of a sudden this got me
acting like this. And this is another thing I want to touch on. That's why it's so good to like check the niggas around you. Because that's really how it kind of clicked for me, is like niggas I loved and respected was like, dog, like, I'm gonna be real, bro, you acting like a bitch right now. And it, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times you respect your niggas to co-sign your bullshit. Right, but when niggas actually check you on your bullshit, that's why it's so
wake you the fuck up.
And wake you the fuck up, like, huh? Like what? Nigga, you saying I'm like, wait, hold on. If my niggas are saying I'm acting like a bitch,
you told the nigga he acted like a bitch.
No, I'm saying no,
those words don't.
Not in those words. But they'll be like,
that's a fight.
That's a fight. But they'll be like,
furniture about the move.
It's a way for me to be like, yo, bro.
But a lot.
You should be able to tell that. You should be able to say that to your friend.
The way I'm gonna tell, I'm like Derek, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like I think you kind of tripping a little bit, bro. Because you got to think about it like this, bro. You can be like, no. But listen, bro. Like you're not thinking of it right. So you got to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Just take a day, think about it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's a way you can kind of tell it, and then you start thinking about it. And it wasn't until like whiles later I realized, oh, I was acting like a bitch. Like it wasn't like a nigga told me I'm acting like a bitch or nothing like that, or I tell someone else. But it was like later on I was like, damn, I was acting like a whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it took me a while to like sit back and reflect and understand that, like, yo, I'm fucking tripping here. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, like, me and Prime, we get it.
It be accidental, but
I mean, you know, we be passionate about what we're passionate about, and because we know ourselves, we can always come back and say, "Hey, bro, my bad for coming at you like that." You know what I'm saying?
Like, to you one time, I was like, yo, bro.
He came to me and I respect it, you know what I'm saying? And I had to do the same thing as well, because I picked the wrong time to bust his balls about some shit.
That's what I'm about to say. That.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The timing matters.
Yeah, the timing does matter.
But you know, I fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the thing. Like, one thing they know about me, if I fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you.
I like,
you know what I'm saying? That's one of my love languages. If I can't fuck with you, we ain't in the same circle. You know what I'm saying? And I just called him at a bad time. And he responded, and it was just like, well, yo, fuck you then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And bro came in and was like, both y'all niggas tripping, you know what I'm saying? And we was, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't that deep. And it was what it was in that moment, you know what I'm saying? But in that moment, timing is everything, and it was just bad timing. But like I said, he knows himself, and I also know who I am. And that's why I get fired up quick, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm probably gonna cross the line before he does, you know what I'm saying? Because I know him, I built that rapport with him.
And that's where knowing yourself comes in handy, because you know, because you put yourself,
you hold yourself accountable.
You hold yourself accountable, and also you avoid putting yourself in a position you can't come back from. You know what I mean? Because there's been times where I put myself in places that I could not come back from. But now that I know myself, I'm like, oh, I know if I go here, I'm not coming back. I'm gone, and ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like knowing yourself, knowing your triggers, knowing how to avoid, you know what I mean, that stuff, and to also setting boundaries too, bro. Like, hey, bro, like, you know what I mean? Because hey, bro, like, listen, bro.
Like you said with the word bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not finna call each other like, hey, bro, like, because we know those are fighting words.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So somebody that might be comfortable just flinging that word, you know, they might let it slip unintentionally. That might not be his intention, but hey, bro, you gotta chill with the B word. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro, like,
take that shit
I know you're not trying to disrespect like that. But if you push me to that point, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just know, but like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? When I come back to like, hey,
or other situations, scenarios, you know what I'm saying?
And like, I think as men, we learn that early on, right?
Oh yeah.
I think in the playground.
Yeah, we learned that much.
There's been a lot of ass whooping in the playground.
So look, that's the exact
for not watching your tongue.
Exactly. That's why we learned that quicker.
You feel me? So that playground ass whooping something else.
Me and this nigga known each other since kindergarten. I can count on one hand the number of fights we had, like fist fights type shit. I think it's only been 2.
I thought it was just 1, but yeah,
it might have been 2. It might have been 2. I'm gonna say 2 to be on the safe side. It might have been 2.
One of them was probably us just wrestling, not really like.
Right. Then you grab me too hard, you know. But no, like I, you know, all in all, you know what I'm saying, probably was just like 2, man. You know what I'm saying? Like with your bro, 1. It was one.
It's Justin at a fire.
Yeah, it was just no, but it was just one. And then he kind of calmed me down and explained stuff to me. I was like, oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, dealing with certain men and certain shit you can't say because it's gonna trigger them. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it's the region where they from, if it's maybe you know what I'm saying, how they were brought up, you know what I'm saying, different things. Like I can kick it with my Jersey niggas and tell them niggas to go to the Frank stand every day. That's cool. If I come down here and do it, niggas like, no, suck a dick, nah, nigga, fuck you, da da da. They ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just knowing how to maneuver in different spaces.
I would say like the knowing yourself. I think that's the biggest, probably the only thing you need to do in life. Mm-hmm. I think you can't love, you can't communicate, you can't.
It's like the base. You know.
I would say, to be honest with you, I would say it's the entire house actually. Like you can't exist without that. Because if you don't know yourself, you don't exist.
Hey yo, Lady Freedom says, knowing yourself allows you to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm about to say, for me, it's the entire. I wouldn't look at knowing yourself as a base or a roof. Yeah. I think it's the entire existence of the building, because knowing yourself to me is the only thing. Because when you know yourself, you're self-possessed. When you're self-possessed, you're self-aware, you're self-conscious. You know, like knowing yourself is different between me going outside, watching niggas argue with guns, right? Me not knowing myself, I'm gonna want to know what the fuck they doing. Me knowing myself is I'm gonna go to this bedroom and get the fuck down. These niggas about to shoot up. Regardless of where I'm at, right? I could be in MacDougal feeling like this, right? And me knowing myself is gonna get me to a place where I don't have to do that. Yeah, like exactly. You know, so me personally think knowing yourself is the only thing you need to do. Everything else to me doesn't matter. Because if you don't know yourself, what else can you accomplish? I mean, you can be, to me, if you are doing stuff and not knowing yourself, then you don't exist at that point. Because everybody matters. Like we matter. Our individuality means something to somebody. Like there's a story he could tell me that I can learn from, but he can't tell me the story if he's not comfortable with himself. Without me, you know, because he could tell me a story. I'm like, why the fuck did you, regardless of how, I put it on Facebook the other day, I'm like, if you love yourself and love the ones around you, be transparent regardless of the response.
Hold on. Well, I want to make a distinction, because there's knowing yourself and then there's loving yourself. I think there's a distinction.
I think to know yourself is to love yourself. I think that because to know is to what? You don't got to have faith when you know something. Like I can have faith I'm coming here, or I can know. Like when he texted me the address, that was his faith. He didn't know I was coming. The faith was I'm gonna send an address. I knew I was coming, and I came. You know what I'm saying? So I think to know is that's it, because you can hope in yourself, like I hope I do this job, or you can say I know I'm gonna do this job.
I think if you're looking at a perspective of like having internal peace, and not really worried about the society. That is the house,
right?
I 100% agree.
So
if that's
right,
what
so I see where you're coming from. I look at it as knowing yourself leads to the house, and not necessarily is the house. That's how I look at it.
Because the house can be anything. You know what I'm saying? The house can be anything.
So, like I said, I agree if you really just own some internal peace and you really don't follow what society wants you to do, and you're not in the mix and you just kind of doing your own thing, that is your house. Right. But if you also trying to live the day-to-day and work the 9 to 5, you have to have other things in order for you to have that house. Right.
Yeah, because I'll just speak on myself personally. Like,
but that is the solid foundation.
I will say, I think we know ourselves.
Yeah. I think that's very good. Yeah, for me personally, like first it took me to know myself, and then once I knew myself, I realized I had to fix some things. Exactly. But it took me some time to fix those things. Exactly. And then once I fixed it, that's when I really started loving myself. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know when you know yourself and you know that you got some bitch in you, like you have to first get that, for me, I had to get that shit out my heart before I can like really start loving myself. And I had to work on myself to get. So that's why I feel like that's why I see it as that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that leads to the house. Because once I realized, I'm like, because first it's like they say, bro, you have to acknowledge the problem first. And a lot of people don't acknowledge that they have these issues. But once you know yourself, you know your problems, your issues, and then that's when you can start working on them.
You know what? Just to say, I would say knowing yourself could be a daily loving yourself. I don't think you will ever fulfill this complete love.
Yeah, of course.
So I see what you're saying. I feel like I'm agree with you on that. That's why I like this pod, because it's you've been changing my perspective a lot on it. And I like that's a healthy thing to look at it like. But I feel
beer, bro.
I feel that. I was gonna say, but that's true though, because the step is, matter of fact, fatherhood. I don't know if any of y'all parents, whatever. But,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So fatherhood for me has been okay. I'm a dad, but I've been loving myself enough. But I'm learning that I'm never gonna completely love Quentin, because it's a daily thing. Yeah. It's a multi-dimensional thing. I'm learning to not argue in front of my child with the mom now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning to not get the Joker said something that was crazy to Batman with loving yourself.
Talk about movie quotes,
He said that Batman fucked him up. Matter of fact, Batman broke his neck. He said, "I beat you. I made you lose control." That's all he wanted. So
that was his whole goal.
And what happened is Batman didn't know himself enough to not respond to the Joker, because he always wants to save something. You gotta know yourself to know I can't beat the Joker. So what I'm learning as a father is knowing myself enough to know, all right, not only should I not talk to my child's mother a certain way, no matter how upset she make me, my daughter shouldn't watch a man do this. Even if she's one. So that's a new thing that I'm loving myself enough to accept. So I see what you're saying. That's true shit though, because I know myself to know you ain't gonna talk to me that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I need to love myself enough to be like, I'm going to step out. You got that. I see you later. That's facts though. So what you said, that makes a lot of sense though. I like that. I appreciate that.
So look, fellas, we have reached the end of the podcast, man. Quentin, yo, it's been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Please come back.
No.
Please come
back. This might be a weekly. I fuck with this. This is my first time doing something like this.
Really?
I ain't never been on nobody else's podcast.
Oh shit!
This is my first time, man. Well, no, I was a part of, Brandon Powell.
Yeah.
The beat maker.
Yeah.
Fire beat maker. I was on his joint at first, but this is something I like this.
All right.
So yeah. Please, and tell me when I'm pulling up. I actually stayed, which is crazy, like 5 minutes up the street.
Oh shit! Well,
I stay in Yorktown.
Oh. I used to
I'm right there about Central. Yeah. I'm literally
We had, man, look.
That's Yorktown.
20 years old, Yorktown.
I heard Central was
three bedroom flat right across from Officer Ali. And everybody's room was
$700.
Everybody's room was like the master bedroom. Everybody's room was like the master bedroom.
I don't know how y'all put that shit.
Yo, everybody.
It was cheap.
Yo, nigga, we were paying $300 each. Nigga, it was not.
Yo, I've been there for like going on 10 years. 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths. I'm talking about, bruh, one of my bedrooms is almost this big. We're talking about 13 for all that kitchen, den, living room.
You got a little patio out.
Two full baths. Both of us can take a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We can't beat that. So no, but yeah, I'm down.
Nasty work. No.
Because I'm down the street though. So yeah, anytime, man. I cook too, so I might bring some meals or something.
Hey, look, we like food.
Yeah, I like to bring gifts. I didn't know what the environment was, but now I know, man.
Now you know.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, for sure. Hold on, we got one more comment before we get up out of here, lady.
You can know yourself without loving yourself. It goes hand in hand, because love opens your eyes to the truth.
That's what that was my revelation because of you. I appreciate that.
That's what it was. All right, so first and foremost, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Drake Discussion Podcast, man. This has been episode 248. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. For the merch store. Link in the description below to join the gang. Shout out to the gang members that's been rocking with us the entire time. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you follow the podcast at D&D Pod on Instagram. Drinks and Discussion Podcast everywhere else. Follow me at DJ_B_Easy on Instagram. King Bach everywhere else. Nubian King _26 on Instagram. Agree to number 2 disagree on YouTube. King TV D&D on Instagram. King TV on YouTube. Picture _that_photography. Follow my man D, you know what I'm saying, for his shoots or whatever, you know what I'm saying, boom, because he be rocking. Oh, and make sure you follow Quentin, man, and Quentin Rashad, man. Quentin Rashad on Instagram, man.
Yeah, please.
It's in the description below. Go ahead and lock him in. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. He make beats, so if you sing, if you rap, whatever. If you want to do some spoken word, I'm sure he got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say before we get out of here, bro?
Please, out of all the things we talked about, love yourself. I like that. I think that was like I think that was the dopest one to know yourself. That was take black men especially. Take that, man. Like I don't care if it's one person. Like take that. So I appreciate that.
All right, for sure. D, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Appreciate the Bull City Basketball League for giving me opportunity to take some shots.
Okay.
About to have a couple conversations, and by this year, next time we might be in something, y'all.
All right, for sure. Prime, you got something to say before we get out?
No, I'm good, man. Peace and love, baby.
All right, man. Look, peace, love, and salutations, man. We fuck with y'all. We rock with y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the podcast, man. Look, we'll do this again next week. You know what I'm saying? Peace.